Yo, yo, yo. It is your boy, Adam Coe. Happy Saturday, April 3rd. Happy birthday to my brother David. Where is he? He's right there in my wedding. Best man at my wedding. Hope you have a great day, David. I love you, bud. Let's get right into it. Game notes from last night. Start off with Johnny Cueto. He pitched well. He looked like a two-starter. His fastball velocity was sitting around 92, 93. I think it hit 94. He was hitting the spots. He had that shimmy going. His changeup looked unhittable. And he got into the sixth inning. He probably could have finished that sixth inning. Gabe Kapler took him out because his pitch count was over 100 pitches, which I get, but I wish he had the chance to get the win. That's the only thing I could say. But Wandy Peralta came in and did his job. So going off Johnny Cueto, bullpen did their job. Unlike game one of the year, Wandy Peralta had an inning in the third. He looked really, really good. Velocity was up there, and he looked confident on the mound. Then he passed the ball over to Tyler Rogers, 2 days in a row for Tyler Rogers, and he walked the first guy, which got a little scary. And then he went down 3-1 against Seager, got a strike call from Laz Diaz, and then ended up getting out of that inning pretty harmlessly. So he did well, and then Jake McGee came in and dominated again. So he's only thrown, I think, 18 or 19 pitches in two innings, 2 games in a row. So Jake McGee looks locked in as our closer. So great job with the bullpen. And going off that, then the hitting, we were down 3-1, and we came back, a little resilience, and it looked good. Longoria, big home run. He looks like rejuvenated a little bit this year. Came back and tied it with the 3-3 with the home run, a 2-run home run. Which was huge to right field, both of his home runs to right field, which is a great sign for Longoria. Anytime he's going to right field, that shows that he's locked in. Kind of like how he was last year. A lot of his hits were in the right field, and he has some pop to right field this year. So great to see. Solano, another great night. That guy just can hit. Donnie Barrels, 2-run double into left, scored Yaz, who finally got on base. He had a good at bat, and he walked, kept the inning going. And which got Solano up first and second, and got the double, the big hit. So stay hot, 3-4 hitters, Longoria and Solano. They kind of carried us yesterday, which that's going to happen. The top of the lineup didn't really produce yesterday, Slater and Yaz, but it's okay. It's going to happen, like I said. Today, the bullpen kind of looks like it's going to be Berger. I could see him coming in. He hasn't thrown much. He only had, I think he only got 1 out or 2 outs game one. I could see Matt Weiser coming in again, see if he could figure it out, get that slider going. And then I think if we have to close the game today, it probably is Reyes Maranta. Jake McGee, 2 straight nights. Even though he hasn't thrown many pitches, you still have to throw pitches in the bullpen. It's early in the year, so I don't think they want to throw him 3 days in a row. So I could see Reyes Maranta being the closer tonight, and he hasn't thrown yet, so that's what I expect. Going to tonight, we got Chris Flexen for the Mariners against Logan Webb, the spring training legend. And we haven't seen that Logan Webb yet in the major leagues. We've seen pieces here and there, but in the spring training, he looked dominant. I know it wasn't against, he wasn't pitching against the best lineup. Some people, in spring training don't play the full lineups, but he was still getting major league hitters out, and really excited to see how he does tonight, having such a great spring. So really excited to see him. Chris Flexen, looking over his numbers, not very good. I've seen him pitch a couple times last year, or the year before maybe. I knew he was on the Mets for a little bit. Nothing really impressive. His numbers aren't great. Even his spring wasn't that awesome. So he's a right-handed pitcher. That's all I know about him. We'll see what happens. Kikuchi pitched great last night for the Mariners. His velocity has never been that high. I know it hasn't been that high. He was sitting 97 most of the night. Struck out 10 guys. So for the Mariners, that's good to see. He was carving up. Buster Posey, I haven't even talked about Buster Posey yet, leading off, I think it was the 3rd inning with a home run. So keep it going, Buster. He most likely will not be in the lineup tonight. I have my projected lineup. I have Kirk Casali batting 8th or 9th with Crawford at the bottom of the lineup. So do not expect Posey to be in there. Maybe a pinch hit later in the game if we need him, but he needs a day off. He hasn't done this in a long time. All right, so that's my lineup. I think the lineup is going to be probably La Stella, probably leading off. lefty against a righty. He got a pinch hit yesterday, grounded out, but he's itching to get in there. So Stella, Yaz, he walked yesterday. He still doesn't look healthy to me. He's a gamer, so I know he's telling Gabe Kapler he's fine, but he looks a little shaky. Weird swings when he swings and misses. Hopefully he could prove us wrong again and have a good day today against a right-handed pitcher, which the first 2 games against the lefty, that's tough as well. So hopefully you guys can get going today. I still think you have to keep Solano and Longoria in there, even if you DH Longoria, maybe get him off his feet a little bit. You got to keep him in the lineup, though. I think Belt and Dickerson will both be in the lineup, 5 or 6. I think you keep Slater in there. I think he should be an everyday player, so keep Slater in there in right field or left field, depending what you want to do with that. Probably right field, put Dickerson in left, and then keep Crawford in there. He hasn't really been hitting well. I don't think he has a hit yet, but, I mean, what are you going to do? You're not going to play Dubon, righty, and Crawford is obviously a better defender at short. So, and then Casali probably batting 8th and 9th with Crawford. So yeah, exciting. With a day off tomorrow, I think everybody's available to play, even in the bullpen. I think the only guy is probably Jake McGee and Rogers. They probably want to not pitch them if they can. So besides that, I think everybody should be playing. I'm very excited about Logan Webb. This is his game to show out. All the Giants fans are excited about him. We heard his name in the minors for a long time, and his velocity's up. His slider looks dominant in spring, striking out a bunch of guys, not giving up a run. So very excited to see him. He looks like that. Like everything's kind of clicking, and he's got a little more confidence after last year. So let's hopefully against the Mariners today, he can get it going. Maybe get us 5 or 6 innings, couple runs. That'd be awesome. So looking forward to Logan Webb. My player of the game yesterday, I picked Darren Ruff. Didn't go that way. My score was close. I said 7-4, and it was 6-3, so it was close. My player of the game today is Tommy La Stella. Like I said already, he's hungry. He's been on the bench. He didn't sign here to sit the bench, and I think I said it in the first video. I think a lot of guys, we have so much depth, especially with the position players. Guys that are on the bench probably think that they should be playing, and hopefully everybody buys in on that. Guys like Flores, it's okay to sit a couple days, against righties, but when those lefties come in, be expected to hop in and produce. So I think LaSalle is hungry. Yeah, I know he's working hard. He's a vet. So get a couple knocks, get us going off the top of the lineup, and score some runs today. So that's my guy, Tommy La Stella. We could win a series today. Okay, let's win a series. I know the game 1 didn't go our way. It was going our way, but I flushed it already. I'm not going to talk about that anymore. Let's win a series. Get 2-1. Start the year. Happy flight home, and go. I think we're playing. I don't even know we're playing next. I think we're playing the Padres. Yeah, Padres, I believe. So get back to California and go play another good series. I know a hard team we're going to face next is the Padres. So win this series. Have a nice, happy flight home. Day off on Sunday on Easter. Enjoy your time with family on Easter, and then get right back into business. Okay, that's about it. That's all I got. I wrote one more note. The YouTube channel for the SF Giants is tremendous. I don't know if anybody's been checking that out. Kai Correa, they do videos with him, how to be a professional infielder. They did how to be a professional, like how to stretch properly in the MLB. They did pitching with, they're all mic'd up. So it's awesome to see. They mic'd up Gosman. They did they're throwing catch. They're playing catch and they ask them questions. You really get to know these players a little better and see what the coaches are doing behind the scenes. They did with the catchers too. They did Joey Bart, Trump, all those guys. They showed how they get ready for the drills they do every day as a catcher. So a lot of good stuff. Go check it out if you haven't already. Last thing, I did it yesterday. I did the daily question yesterday was what was your favorite number growing up when you played baseball or basketball or football? I saw some comments. It was awesome. I saw my brother in there. Tyler Bento was in there commenting. So the question today is let's just go with, I was going to do a couple different variations of the question, but who is your all-time favorite baseball player? I will go first again. My all-time favorite baseball player is definitely Chipper Jones. Chipper Jones was one of those guys growing up. Me and my brothers, we would always watch the Braves. The Braves were actually the first team that I loved. My brothers were all Braves fans growing up, mainly because it was the game was always on TV. TBS, the Super Station, Channel 17, I think it was. They had every game on TV, home or away. I just remember always coming back on Sunday from church, and the 10 o'clock game was always on, and watching Chipper Jones, Javi Lopez, Greg Maddux, Tom Glavine, all those guys. I just remember the voice of the announcers. That's how I love baseball. I used to watch. I was 6 years old watching with my brothers, and I used to write down the stats of every game, of every single player. I can go online and check it out, but back then there wasn't really online stats. So I would go in the newspaper and see the stats and write them down and keep track of it. Even it was just something I like to do. So Chipper Jones for sure is my all-time favorite baseball player. Current favorite baseball player, and I'll just go with Giants. I'll just say my favorite Giants baseball player, probably Brandon Crawford, being a infielder, shortstop, one of the cleanest defensive shortstops I've ever witnessed. Omar Vizquel, as a Giant, was also one of those guys growing up that I saw him. He was just filthy. So pretty much any shortstop. Derek Jeter was always one of my favorite players. I already said that yesterday, but Crawford right now, in the last 10 years that he's been he's been the guy. So, and there's so much swag. He's always got swag. The hair, the sleeves, the arm sleeves, everything. He's just swagged. So that's all me. Comment below your favorite baseball player, maybe your favorite Giants baseball player. I like to hear it. Comment and subscribe, share it with your friends. Go Giants. Let's go.